Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I made a classic South African milk tart. If you'd like to see how I made this, please keep on watching. In a mixing bowl, you're going to add 125 grams of butter. You have to make sure your butter is at room temperature so it's easy to work with. Next, you're going to add 1 cup of sugar. You can use white sugar or brown sugar, it's all up to you. Now you're going to crack in 1 egg. Mix together the butter, sugar and the egg until it's creamy. Now for your dry ingredients, you're going to serve in 250 grams of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder into your wet ingredients. Once you're done mixing all your ingredients together, you're going to start prepping your station where you're going to be kneading your dough. So as you can see here, I'm adding some flour to my surface so that my dough does not stick. So next you're going to place your dough onto your floured surface. Your dough shouldn't be crumbly and it shouldn't be too soft as well. As you can see here, I am kneading my dough. You shouldn't knead it too much, and if your dough is too soft, you can add some flour to it as well. This part is kind of long, so I'm going to speed it up for you guys. Also keep one thing in mind. Do not knead your dough too much. Add some more flour onto your surface. So next you're going to roll out your pastry dough to the size of your tart tin. As you can see, I'm adding some non-stick spray to my tart tin so that my dough does not stick to the pan. As you can see, I'm poking some holes with a fork into the pastry dough. This will allow the steam to escape, and also it will help the pastry not to puff up in the oven. You are then going to bake your tart crust at 180 for 10 to 15 minutes till fully baked. Now for your custard filling. In a dish, you're going to add 5 tablespoons of flour and 5 tablespoons of corn flour. You're going to basically be making a paste which you're going to add into your custard to make it thick. As you can see here, I'm going to be adding some water to make it into a paste. Once you are done mixing this mixture, you're going to set it aside for when you are done heating up your milk. Another dish, you're going to beat together 2 eggs. This is also going to be going into your custard. Now in a pot over the stove, you're going to heat up 1 liter of milk, and to that you're going to add 1 cup of sugar. Once you've added your sugar, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Make sure that your sugar is dissolved and that everything is mixed well. Once you are done mixing it, you are then going to remove it from the heat and then add in your 2 beaten eggs. Make sure to carry on whisking it so everything can be mixed very well. Add in your flour mixture. This is going to help to thicken your custard. If your flour mixture is a bit lumpy, don't worry, because once it gets on the heat, it's all going to become very smooth. Then I'm going to add it back onto the heat and carry on whisking it until it thickens. It will take about 10 minutes to thicken completely. I would say between 5 to 8 minutes you would already see that your mixture is starting to thicken. You can see here my mixture has started to thicken a bit, but it's still too runny, so I'm going to leave it for another 4 minutes. You can see my custard has thickened nicely. It has to be just a little bit runny so it will be easy for you to pour onto your tart crust. As you can see here, I'm pouring it onto my tart crust. Also remember that your tart crust has to be still hot when you pour your custard on it. You're going to add a generous amount of cinnamon powder onto your milk tart. As you can see next, I'm going to drop a little too much cinnamon powder on one part of the milk tart, but we're just going to ignore that. And there it is. So let's just ignore that. So just sprinkle evenly across your milk tart. Then you're going to leave your milk tart in the fridge to set for at least 6 hours, or you can leave it overnight for the best results. There it is, guys. That's a classic South African milk tart. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you guys give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.